Hey there! Welcome back, everyone. It's time for a new game. Yay! West of Loathing. Let's get started. Wanted for protagonizing. Let's see. You can change the name here. You can change the name here. I think I already know what. Let's see. McGee. I'm typing with one hand because my wrist is still broken. McGee. Yeah. You can increase your reward. Anyway, let's go. Play as McGee. We're ready to get going. Are you? Yeah. I love this game. It's so good. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cowpuncher, warrior, bean singer, mage, snake oiler. I guess sort of like rogue thief, but I'm going with bean slinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the bean slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. I want to be a bean slinger. This is my room. Oh my. This weird poster appeared here one night. So, I can't use the keyboard, so I'm just clicking with the mouse to move, and that works. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. Woohoo! You comb your hair one last time. Hi! Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Yeehaw! You read the spine of one of your books. Peggy Brown and the Forbidden Outhouse. I remember that one. Mildred Swift and the Mystery of Witch Cove. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Lola Drew and the Trouble at the Old Forest. I remember that one. So it'll just keep going. You can goodbye phonograph. And stow the handle away. But I wanted it on. Turn it on. Hey, yeah. Okay. What a mess. Stack firewood. There we go. Nothing on the hat rack today. This hearth really puts the hearth and home. I like how the music is quieter when you're not in the same room with it. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. Oh, a desk. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Tres de substitutions et de equations algebraiques. I think this is about math, maybe? You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. An investigation of the laws of thought, on which are founded the mathematical theories of logic and probabilities. What a weird kid. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Über die Darstellbarkeit einer Funktion durch eine trigonometrische Reich. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. I'm sorry, I completely butchered that. It's your kid brother's toy box. Look inside. He loves stuff like this. Puzzle cube. You can access your inventory up here. Puzzle cube. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Yay! I'm getting close to a level up. So tidy. Alright. Let's head outside, shall we? This is the family. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Is this me, Ma? Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Oh, okay. So, you can learn new skills by reading books. And so this is sort of like... You choose a skill to start with, essentially. Picking locks, lockpicking, desert survival, which I think is foraging, bartering, so that helps you get better prices and whatnot. Oh, picking locks, desert survival. Ugh. I'm always so torn when it comes to this one. I'm magical. Magical. Let's see. Picking locks is pretty useful because you can get some good stuff that way. Picking locks. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Locks and how to pick them. Lock picking extras. Yeah! After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! I love the writing in this game. It's so good. Your father morosely japs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. Can of infinite beans. Thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Can of infinite beans. Can of infinite beans. Yeah. Goes in your offhand. Your gear. How do I equip it with this? Can of infinite beans. Your stuff. Character. Let's see. It's a haystack. Dig through it. Needle. You can use those to pick locks. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous, giving his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. Still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people. You've read the papers, Rufus. People out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. That statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Leave. Poor kid. I got a needle and a can of infinite beans. Yeah. Alright. Go west, young woman? Yes. Yeah! West of Loathing. I'm not going to skip the opening credits because I like the music. The story of Amy McGee, cinematographer. Woo! I'm going to take a sip of tea. I'm so excited. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. Turnips! Oh, I tried stacking them, but it didn't work. Boom operator. 200 miles later. Ooh. Dirt water. Oh no, I fell out. Well, the bad news is you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours. And now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Boring Springs. Can I at least have that turnip back? A turnip! Get turnip. Dusty turnip. Woohoo! Ow! I think you get, like, a scale or something if you keep running into these. Ah, pointy. Dang it. Ow, dang it. Eek, dang it. Horsery. Yuck. Ouch. Yuck. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Why, you can't drink out here without a hat. 'Tain't proper. Points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat and find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. Barely enchanted hat. Grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy, nod. Say, gal. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep in mind. Spittoon! It's my favorite part of this game. It's a spittoon. People spit into it, you know, without even looking in that. It's just completely, absolutely disgusting. Look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. There it is. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like a glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations? You got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray? I love the spittoons. The game will constantly shame you for trying to... so good. Let's see. Okay. This guy's sleeping. There's Pete. Hi, bartender. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowgirl. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Emmy. What brings you to our little backwater? Ask about work. Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Fortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. The railroad? The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. Ask about errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this godforsaken bird's always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg. That no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. So the goblin is the goblin that you can get as a companion. You can technically do what she says and take care of it, but I want him as a companion, so I'm gonna do other things first and unlock the ability to have him. Hooray. Alright. Yuck. 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 Ouch. Let's see. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. What are you trading? Well, madam, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. Into the cunning Skinner, who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, to that adventure, so I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll keep the needle for now, because I might need it. Needle it key. Get lost. Get lost. Howdy there. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Leave him. Alright. Some loose dirt. Topeka. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Okay. Alright. Let's see. So... Sheriff. A horse around here. So, in order to... There's a loose board there. Chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Grab it. Broken board. Horsery. Gone drinking. Howdy, I'm Emmy. Howdy, Emmy. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, the horses are just flying out the door. So, business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. Haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking here instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Now, show up there. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Okay. Good to see you again. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Okay. Horses 1,000 meat. Dig through it. Needle. Dig through it. Needle. Afternoon, ma'am. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself. Except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. Draws 3 little pictures on your map. Orhole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like the environments are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Okay. Yuck. Huh, a mug! Grab it. A covered mug. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, are you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, 'cause I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with him. It ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, 'cause I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. Make a little note on your map. Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Okay. Woohoo! I have a board. Woohoo! Okay. I can bring one of the mugs. I found this mug. Woohoo! Just thought I'd say howdy. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Make your own damned guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Okay. Fricker Gang's hideout. Sud Fricker, the Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Wow. Wake him up. You poke Sud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Sud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense, you feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Sud. You don't want this life, take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Sud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Honorable. Yay. Can't forge that yet. Finders keepers. Recovered mug. Pair of silver cufflinks. Alright. Fricker Gang's hideout. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Cool. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker games, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell. He reaches for a gun. Okay then, a fight it is. The first battle. Okay. So if I try hitting him, I'll just hit that. Let's go after that guy first. I have magic. Increase my armor. Okay. Woohoo! Bonk. You get stronger weapons and spells and whatnot later. Woohoo! Victory. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Mysticality level 2. Time to recover the sheriff's door. Here's a mug on the table. What a haul. It's the sheriff's door. Got it. This should go back to the sheriff as soon as possible. Sheriff's cell door. Alright. Oop. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Mostly scabs. Yay! Mostly scabs. +5 maximum HP. Hey, hey, hey. I knew I remembered that. Alright. Let's go over to the sheriff. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. It produces a big bag of meat. 400 meat. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Good thing I got a bar of soap, 'cause I can trade it for a lock. Hello. Braid's the name and trade's the game. I'll trade this soap for a lock. And some dynamite. Alright. I think I'm gonna need the dynamite to get one of the horses, so. Howdy, managed to scare up a lock for my sale? Yep, got one right here. You hand Sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? Got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Pick the lock. You definitely picked the lock. There you go. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir for your time in Boring Springs. Replica sheriff badge. Thanks, sheriff. Yay! Replica sheriff badge. Hey, hey, +1 armor. Woohoo! Bird theft. For face thieving? That sounds painful. Okay. I found these mugs. Hee. Just thought I'd say howdy. What I'm trying to remember is how to start Alice's. Get lost. I also need a shovel for that. Alright, let's see. Ore hole 9. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Fine. Meat! Another mug! Grab it. Okay. It's instructions for the cargo elevator. Examine the controls. Blasting crap storage. Plungers, tools. Let's leave it alone for now. I want to investigate some other things. TNT. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see. Level 2 for plungers. Dee-doo-doo. Oh, look, a plunger. Blasting cap storage. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Grab one. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. Can I happen to find a crowbar with the tools? Pick the lock. Crowbar! Pretty nice crowbar. Blasting cap. Alright. Can't get past this bubble. Hook up a plunger. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. That's a fair distance? You turn it down a little bit. He's very loud in my ear. Okay. Press the plunger! You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Press the plunger. Kaboom! Yay! Hi, horsey. You see the dark horse, barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay, I'm a friend. Winnie. The horse shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. Aww. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Come on. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Yum yum for your tum-tum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Oops. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine, and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but you don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Dig through it. Looks like something's buried here. I need a shovel for that. Thousand Snakes Gulch. Ow. Yow. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Attack it. Bonk. Chow! You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Emmy. Oh no. Gumption. Oh, I got 3 XP. Let's see. Okay. Attack another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Cast spell. Ooh. Hehehe. Eat my beanie justice. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Here you go. Wow. You made short work of that long snake. Yay! The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Hehehe. Oh no, poison. Let's increase my armor. And then... Pacha! Okay, that's better. I might need that dynamite. I don't have any antidote, but you can get some. Okay. Nice work. If the whole cowgirl thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. You gain 9 XP. Yep. Hey. Eek. This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe it was some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? Yeah. It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Winnie? Look him in the eyes. Calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather, a whinner. Hopefully it's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Yeah. Nailed it. Oh yeah. Do. Zephaniah Bourne. He was actually a really interesting guy. Grab it. Recovered mug. I bet I'd find... There's a skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. I bet I can find a shovel here. Let's bonk it. Bonk. Agitated skeleton. Bonk. Hee hee. Skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. Hellbender. Spell damage. Yeah. Gumption. Glamour. Bean shield. Okay. It's ghost horse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. Approach her. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her. So you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Brr. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Still cold. Still cold. You get the idea. Try the oats again. But the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make the oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. only I had a shot. This grave is really noisy. Okay. At least I have some more mugs to turn in. Good to see you again, Amy. Tip your hat to the bartender. Found these mugs. Much obliged. Hand in the recovered mugs and collect your bounty. Thanks. Tip your hat to the bartender. Let's see. Okay. Books, newspapers. So the goblin's over here. Oop. So what I need to be able to get... Dang it. Whiskey. Oh, there we go. Crate of nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. Nurse brand whiskey. Alright. So that's needed for... Because in order to unlock the ability to get the goblin, you have to be able to talk to goblins. And the only way to do that is a book in here. Get lost. But I have whiskey for you. Oh, I also have a newspaper for you. Did you bring me something to read? Give him the newspaper. Give him the newspaper you find in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. Sure you'll find a use for it. Thank you. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. I love it. Okay. Orhole Mine. Behind the outhouse. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Shovel! Okay. So now there's a couple of things I can dig up. Like this. Dig up the grave. Let's start with armor. Ooh, I can still cast this. Woohoo! Pacha! I love this game. It's so fun. Let's end with a bonk. Bonk. You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. Gold tooth and an old cavalry saber. Sweet. Cool. Old cavalry saber. 5 to 6 versus 3 to 4. Can I? There we go. I switched. Noise. Nurse brand whiskey. Unrefined beaten meat nugget. Alright. I forget, was there something here I could dig up too? I can't remember. I thought there was. No. Okay. Wait. Shovel it. I can shovel these! You get XP from doing that. Shovel it. Hee. Oops. I forget. What else did you want to trade? Rattlesnake skins. Okay. I don't have any rattlesnake skins. Loose dirt. Recovered mug. Okay. Bar. I have another mug for you. Found this mug. Thought I'd say howdy. Hi. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all. Can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking around in the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse? Or... I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic. I see. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Okay, so each horse has different benefits. The basic horse doesn't have any extra things to it, but the dark looking one, if you pick that one, it makes it easier for you to escape from random encounters. The spooky pale one, okay, so you can find necromancy books in this game, and if you read them, you can learn necromancy, which has both pros and cons. But the only way to get one of the necromancy books is to get led there by the spooky pale horse. The crazy eye horse, that one will make it more likely that you'll get random encounters. And I actually really like them because they can give you like XP and items and whatnot. So I'm going to go with that one. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse is seeing some stuff, but I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. I'll take him. Okay. Thanks, here's the keys, ride safe. Given a name. I'm gonna name you Donkey. Sure you want to name your horse Donkey? Yes. Alright then, Donkey the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Thanks! Okay. I already have some horse whiskey. Or nurse whiskey, rather. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe? Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. That is a lot of TNT. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask as she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts a flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. Let's see. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Legend of Curly's Meat. The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. Goblinoid Tongues. Primer. Woohoo! Start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed by it that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed and you already know that blurf is a goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak goblin, sort of. Goblin tongue. Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of the legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Ha ha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Make like a tree and leaf. That's a... Wow, wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Okay. Do. Do. There we go. Goodbye! Now I can finally get Shrek. I mean, Gary the Goblin. Woohoo! Goblin shouts, I'm Gary! Hi, Gary. Hi, hello, I'm Gary. Who are you? Introduce yourself. Hello. Well, I'm Emmy. Hello, Emmy. Good to meet you. What Emmy doing down here? Be honest. Well, Gary, to be honest, the bartender sent me down here to kill you. Gary wrinkles his nose. Hey, what? That'd be a terrible idea. Bartender not being good idea, man. Gary wants to popping, but not here. Too close to home. Gary wants to popping far up and high away. New Gary everywhere. Man, goblins are freaking weird. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Emmy going far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? I'll think about it. Gary, do you want to come with me? Oh, hey, it's you. Gary traveling with you? Far up and high away? Going? I'll let you know, Gary. Gary! Alright. Do. Alright. I've helped the sheriff. Once you leave Bourne Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Yes. Alrighty then. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who you take with you? Gary the Goblin. You head back to the saloon's basement and smuggle Gary out under your coat. Hit the trail. You consult the southeast-west map the hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Yay! Head for Dirtwater. Yay! Hooray! How exciting! What's up, Gary? Here's your partner, talk. Wanting more goblins meeting? Gary is hearing about goblins in an old fort nearby. Fort Cowardice. Okay. What do you think we should do next? West to going fast? Okay. A big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us. Big iron? You mean the train? Yes, asking the training mans. Okie dokie. Hi there, horsey. Donkey whinnies as you approach. Comb his mane. He makes a sort of glurk noise. Ner. How exciting. Yay! So next time we will begin our adventure together with Goblin. Gary the Goblin who looks like Shrek and Donkey the crazy horse. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very comfy night. Bye!